YouTube. So since we have our total dirt blowout gun here, we're gonna make the best use of it, right? So I like to use a regular microfiber towel when I'm doing these door jambs, which you can do, right? And you're gonna get them nice and clean and dry. Sometimes water is in between all these like compartments, like all these nuts and bolts and stuff like that, and sometimes it can be a little difficult to fit your fingers and stuff like that, paws in there. So what you like to use is something like this. This is gonna go ahead and effectively dry it while also pushing down the water so that you can efficiently wipe it down towards the bottom side. Alright YouTube, so we have these floor mats in the vehicle right here that you guys are seeing. These are pretty dirty, but underneath should not be as bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these out the vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. I'm gonna try to take as much dirt as possible with me, so that way I don't have to clean it up on the carpet. So I'm gonna try to pick it up as carefully. Oh crap. Ah man, this is all one piece. Crap. So we gotta take it all in one piece. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of doing that, I'm gonna just start blowing out all this stuff out the vehicle. Now I'm gonna blow it towards the cameraman. So if y'all see the camera shaking, I'm sorry. All right. So now we have back of the carpets here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my tornador like I keep saying, because this is what I use the most to make my job a lot easier. So I'm gonna spray down the seats, spray down the cup holders, and try to get everything towards the front or towards the outside of the vehicle. As you guys can see, yes, we're still gonna need a vacuum, but for the most part, we're getting like 80 to 90% of the dirt and stuff like that removed from the area where we're gonna vacuum. So if we do have to vacuum, then the majority of the time won't be spent entirely everywhere. It'll be spent mostly on the front half of the vehicle, which is where we're spraying everything. So hopefully that makes it a little bit clear, but that's just how we strategize, and we try to keep it, you know, as simple as possible. But because if I'm back here detailing, for an example, and somebody has to come back here and vacuum, now we're kind of bumping heads. We're like, okay, well, let me get out your way, and it's kind of like in the way. So we like to spray everything towards the front if we can, or even if we can't, spray it outside, so that way it just falls into nature, into the ground and stuff like that. Now keep in mind, if you have big cookie wrappers, if you have soda, if you have straws, try not to blow out all that stuff, but like crumbs, cookie crumbs, stuff like that, that you can easily just throw to the ground, I definitely suggest and recommend you guys do that. But like I said, if it's plastic bags, if it's something that's pretty big, like a potato bag of chips, don't throw that out the vehicle. Put that in a plastic bag, take it with you, and throw it out at the dumpster. So let's go ahead and continue with this cleaning here. Take off these floor mats, and we're gonna focus on these dirty seats up here now. So you guys see the seats are filthy. Look at them, just crumbs and everything all over. So what we're gonna do is spray with our tornado. So usually if I'm by myself, which in this scenario we're gonna assume that you are by yourself, usually if you're by yourself, you have to think, how can I do the most in the area that I'm in, right? So what that means is, if I'm right here, what I'm gonna detail, if I'm detailing, is gonna be this seat, the back of this seat, the side. I'm gonna detail the cup holder. I'm gonna detail the back of this seat, the sides of both of those seats. I'm gonna detail the headrest, and then I'm gonna go ahead and detail both the doors, both the seats, and everything in here, so that way I'm being useful and I'm taking up the entire space, not me doing half of this here and then doing half of that over there. Why am I going to do that? Why not just do it all in one shot while I'm back here? And that's another reason why we push all the dirt and stuff up front, so that the person vacuuming could just focus up there and not be, you know, in the way of everything. So we're going to go ahead and spray down these seats as much as we can outside. So just like that, we got these seats cleaned up. Now another recommendation I would just suggest to you guys is, if you push down the seat, you'll be able to see a lot more dirt and stuff like that, as opposed to just leaving it like that. So if you push it down, you'll see that you'll have a better visibility. Now, just to help us when we're detailing, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that now, so that way when we're detailing, we're just simply cleaning up minor things and not having to scrub here for 2 to 3 minutes. That way it's just a simple wipe down, simple shine, and we're in and out. Now, chemical will help, but since we're not detailing yet, we're gonna go ahead and stick with what we have, which is our gun. So I'm gonna squeeze down the seat. Boom. It's not perfect, no, but it is a lot better start than what it was. So we're gonna go ahead and, like I keep saying, continue on here. I do need this to move forward, so just give us a quick second and then we'll continue recording. We have officially removed the floor mats out of our way, and now you guys can get a better picture, a better idea of the open space that we have to work with here. So you guys can take a look at the carpets real quick. They're extremely dirty and have a lot of crumbs everywhere, which is why I love using my Tornador slash Rag Company blowout tool right here. So I know it's a new brand, so I gotta get used to the Rag Company, but I keep saying Tornador. So we're gonna go ahead and spray this in between here, because when we're vacuuming, that's usually somewhere hard that is hard to us for reach. So we're gonna go ahead and spray right here. Alright, YouTube, so we're gonna go ahead and start detailing. We're gonna start by detailing the center console here, work our way up to these air vents. Once we're done that, we'll come in here, clean up in there if there's anything that's that dirty. And what we're gonna use is super clean here, as well as our steamer, which is down there and ready for us to use in case we have any sticky stuff, which I see a lot of here. So we're gonna go ahead and spray our chemical. I'm gonna spray everywhere that we need it right now. And I have a bag here with his, you know, which includes my tools and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my brush, which I have here, and I'm gonna just start by agitating. Right now, agitating is gonna go ahead and loosen up the grime and dirt for us, so that way when we pass the towel is picking up everything that has became loose due to our cleaning with our chemical and our brushes. So we need to make sure that we're keeping the area lubricated and also cleaning it before it dries up on us. If not, the chemical is not going to do too much for us. So we're going to go ahead and pass the brush around as much as we can before we turn over to using our steamer, which is going to unlock a new level of cleaning for us. We're going to grab our steamer here, which is the McCulloch steamer. You can find this on Amazon. I'll link it down below as well. Should be $200 to $300 to get one. So we'll go ahead and steam down our entire area here. Let it chill out for a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and grab our towel to dry up the area here. Now, usually if you have your compressor, which I don't have it right now, usually if you have it, you would want to use it right now, so that way you're getting dry in between all the cracks and crevices. Now I'm gonna still hit this with the compressor, but for the time being I don't have it with me, so we're just gonna use this towel and get it as dry as possible, making sure we're looking at what we're wiping as we go, so that we're making sure that we are in fact cleaning and detailing and making sure we're not overlooking anything.